everybody, got another update. Shako and Bayonet vlog. Got some new stuff today. It just came in. This is more of my 10mm stuff, of course. I've got some more short-coated line infantry for my French infantry. I got a couple bags of those. One thing I did notice, I ordered them with the short coat. Now these are listed under the French Allies code for Old Glory. But I looked at these, and there's basically absolutely no difference between these guys, which are called an elite company. There's fewer of them in the blister. And these guys, which are just the line infantry, the center company troops. The miniatures are exactly alike. So I was thinking these guys here, the elite ones, would have the tall plumes like grenadiers or something, so I could use them for my Saxon grenadiers, but that is not the case. So I don't know what the story is about that. I expected some plumes, but I'll get by, I believe. If I have to, I'll actually sculpt the plumes on the figures. So anyway, I got more troops for my French. I'm excited about these. Pavlov Grenadiers, including Command, I believe. Yeah, they're in there for the Russians. So I'm going to have a full assortment of those guys. I've got some light cannon, which are used for the horse artillery or the light cannons attached to the infantry. Basically your light cannons. 4 and 6 pounders and that kind of thing. A couple of them, one for the Russians and one pack for the French. And I got some horse artillery crews for the Russian and the French. Well, you can see those without getting glare. But there they are. And that's, I'm not sure what they are. They look like the Russians. And then I got some French Allied Infantry skirmishing. So these guys are individually posed and very useful. They look a lot like the French ones, except they don't have the tall plumes like the Voltigeurs do. So I got them. Among other things, I was doing some World War II gaming earlier. I threw together some of these. Now, these are basically foot mats you put in front of your door. And this is a plastic one, and it was perfect. I just couldn't resist, and I had to highlight it, clean them up, and highlight them. So they look like fields. I think they look fabulous. These won't work with my 10mm. They're way too big. But it'll be perfect for my 15mm. I like some of my Yig Panzer there. Actually just right for my 15mm figures. Which, of course, brings me to the next topic here, the Shako and Bayonet. I did start collecting my lead pile for the American War of Independence. Here I got some British Infantry Command in the 68 Warrant uniform. Got some standard bearers, drummers, and stuff. Now, these are 15mm. Again, these are Old Glory. Well, they're actually Blue Moon. I get them through Old Glory. Got some American militia there. All kinds of poses in there. I love these figures. And here's some of the marching British infantry. Again, these are in the 1768 uniform. Shows you what they look like. Very tall. These are more like the 18mm figures. You got different poses and postures on them, different head variants. Really nice. Compare these to some of my World War II guys, just for size comparison. It's about right. So these are actually bigger than the Battlefront figures, as you can see there. Guy in the back. It's bottom of the base to bottom of the base, I believe. It gives you an idea the size of these figures. So they are actually the bigger 15mm scale miniatures, 18mm basically. So yeah, I did get those. So I'm pretty excited to get started on that. I didn't get many, just enough to do a couple units on my spare time here and there. Just gonna look at some of the detail. And that's about it, folks. I just recently put up a Blucher live play on the Tabletop Commanders. Be sure to look at that. It's right here on the channel. And I'm probably going to be doing more with Blucher shortly. At the end of this month, June, I should be putting on a game of DBA. We'll see. I've got a live play I want to put on for the Tabletop Commanders, and I'm thinking it might be DBA, something simple, you know, a little bit different from normally what I do, which is the horse and musket period. But we shall see, so stay tuned for that, folks. And this is what I got going, and I probably should show you this. This is my stuff I currently have that I'm working on. These are 10 mil Musketeers, Russians. Basically got their coats painted, their whites. Basically working on the Shakos now. I'll do the flesh and so on and so forth. So I'll get another full regiment for General Brigade out of this. I got the command already painted up, mostly. But that's what's on the table. Started work on these last week, I think. So that should fill up another regiment. Yeah, so that's what I got going, folks. Till next time, my friends, I shall see you soon. Maybe you'll see some of these guys painted up. We shall see. I might start working on them. But good things, my friends. Take care, and I'll talk to you all soon.